Hi, my name is Aaron Liebskind. I'm a 9th grade student at River Hill High School in Clarksville, Maryland. I'm responding to the Student Scholarship Competition to create a documentary on the theme, Choose a Constitutional Right, National Characteristic or Historic Event, and explain how it defines the American experience. My documentary is about women's suffrage and how it established the 19th Amendment. We live in a world and society surrounded by both men and women. The voices of men are heard every day, but voices of women are not. Why shouldn't they? For over 150 years, we had a democracy from only half of the country. How was that fair? How was that freedom? The women's suffrage movement took strength in the 1840s when limited voting rights were gained in few countries. Finland, Iceland, Sweden, Australia, and the western U.S., and the 13 states were Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming. Elizabeth Cady Stanton, a Quaker, attended the Anti-Slavery World Convention in London. She found that women aren't allowed to speak. Miss Stanton discovered her own oppression. She said, "In striving to strike the slaves' chains off, we found most surely that we were chained ourselves." In 1848, Stanton and Mott formed the Seneca Falls Convention in New York for women's rights. Stanton said, come, my conservative friend, wipe the dew off your spectacles and see that the world is moving." Mott pioneered inserting the word woman into the Declaration of Independence, along with 18 other demands such as divorce, property, custody rights, and of course, the right to vote. Was their idea too far-fetched and too extreme? One may say yes, because women had no legal or financial support, only themselves. If they were given any support, these women would be American icons like Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King Jr. In 1850, the National Women's Rights Convention became their support. This organization increased their visibility and their movement. Women fought for equality without violence or death. Their power in society went unrecognized, yet they marched on. This is a German poster on the women's suffrage, and this is the New York City parade in 1917 that had over 1 million women that gathered there to support women's suffrage. In 1890, the National American Women's Suffrage Association, NAWSA, was formed, with Susan B. Anthony leading the force. She said, "There never will be complete equality until women themselves help to make laws and elect lawmakers." This brought women to the political forefront. These women had made several attempts to vote in the 1870s, but were turned away, and then they filed lawsuits. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony actually succeeded in voting, but was arrested and found guilty. Now, this publicized trial gave the women's movement a fresh momentum. It took a lot of work, state by state. Some were arrested, and some went on hunger strikes and were put in prison. In 1878, Senator Aaron Augustus Sargent from Newburyport, Massachusetts, introduced the 19th Amendment in Congress. He was an American journalist and lawyer. On January 20th, 1901, Mark Twain spoke out for women's right to vote. He predicted that within 25 years, women would have the ballot. For over 70 years, women campaigned for the right to vote, silently. Then, in 1919, 41 years later, after Senator Aaron Sargent presented it to Congress, the Women's Suffrage Amendment to the Constitution was passed by the United States Congress. Yet it was not ratified by all the states until August 26, 1920. The 19th Amendment became part of the U.S. Constitution. It states that the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on the account of sex. I believe this truly defines an American experience. The suffrage movement helps shape our country today. It is a lesson that puts women on the democratic map as equal and national participants. What I learned is that a woman's voice is not only crucial as a man's, it is a voice that grounds us and keeps us standing on both feet. A woman's voice makes us whole in our thinking and our lives. Thank you.